Hello, everyone. God wants me to tell you that there is a reason for your season. 2 Corinthians 12, verses 7 through 10 say, even though I received such wonderful revelations from God. So this is the end of a sentence. So to keep me from becoming proud, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger from Satan to torment me and keep me from becoming proud. So a thorn in my flesh is a metaphor for the messenger from Satan to torment him. From that one verse alone, that lets me know God does things only so that we would grow. So the plans that the enemy means for evil, God means for good. So Satan, he was probably like, oh yeah, we getting Paul, we're going to make him yada, 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 yada. But God is like, this is part of my plan. You just happen to be one of the factors from it. So God, he'll allow things only so that we would grow. He wouldn't let us go through things for nothing because God isn't one who would waste your time. He isn't one who would let you go through a season and not have any outcome, right? It was not for nothing. This season you're going through is not for nothing. God is testing you to see if you'll either run to him for reconciliation or if you'll run to the world for help. Only God can help you, and he wants to help you. He wants your heart. He wants your troubles. He wants you to pour out your heart to him so that he can show you his power. Let's keep reading. 3 different times I begged the Lord to take it all away. So not only does that show Paul's weakness, but it shows that in his weakness, he went to God instead of running away from God. He didn't see it as a burden to God. He didn't see it as something that he wouldn't take care of because he knew God wants my brokenness. So I'm going to give it to him because I know he will heal me and I know that I will grow. But you want to know what God said next. Each time he begged to the Lord, he said, my grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. What does that mean? This means that God is saying, in your weakness, I want to turn your life around. I want to show you my glory, and I will. So then you will come to me, and so then this will be a testimony for my glory, and so then you can bring others towards my kingdom. God, he wants us to come to him so that he can heal us, but also so that we can see and experience the grace and love that he has for us each and every day. Part of my testimony, right? In my weakness, I felt very weak. I will let you know. In my weakness, instead of running from God, I knew, God, only you can heal me. So I started spending more time in the Bible than I ever had before, praying more. Didn't scroll at all for like 3 weeks. Just watch Christian content if I even went on my phone. Just listen to worship music because I knew in my weakness, God will heal me. This season I was going through was not for nothing. Through that, the Lord has told me and has made me aware of my calling because I was in his presence. I was at his feet. And now he has made me aware of what his voice is, what he would say versus what the enemy would try to distract me of. So now, I'm gonna finish the verse. See, like this, you should really read 1st and 2nd Corinthians because it goes on all the good stuff in the word. So Paul is now saying, so now I'm glad to boast about my weaknesses, right? So that the power of Christ can work through me. Jesus worked through me in my weakness because I didn't run from him, but I ran towards him. That's why I take pleasure in my weaknesses and in the insults, hardships, persecutions, and troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I am weak, then I am strong. When you are weak, God will heal you. When you fall, God will pick you up. In your weakness, you are strong because Jesus is with you and he will overcome all battles, right? The victory is already yours. You just have to go to Jesus for the battle plan. Go to him. He will tell you how to overcome this sin, how to overcome this season, because all you have to do is choose Jesus, choose to spend time with him, and watch him move in your life. So now, my question here for you is, in your weakness, will you either run to God or will you run to the world?